Studies at Tel Aviv University. Thanks for being with us. Admittedly, Guinea is not a country that the West follows very closely. What preceded this move by the military? Has this been brewing for a while?
Kind of sad story, because the President Alpha Conde was elected as the first democratically elected president in Guinea since its independence from France, and he was the opposition leader for many years, and there were great hopes that he will change the situation both politically and economically of Guinea. Yet during his presidency, all the problems of corruption and lack of transparency occurred again. And as you say before, it's a country that is very rich with mineral and other sources, but the people are very poor. For example, the rate of literacy is only 30% of the population. It's a very low rate, even considered to many African states. So there is not enough attention for infrastructure, for development, and people get frustrated from this kind of processes, especially as I think it was last year in the last election, there were many accusers of fraud, and even the president changed the constitution and to allow himself another term of presidency.
Well, sounds like he may have gone a little too far there, or at least made some enemies in the process. But what kind of allies does he have, President Conde? Does he have big allies in the West or in the region who may come to his rescue at this point?
Yes, allies, especially France, and France is involved in its ex-colonies in Africa, but other, especially I think there is many economic interest in Guinea, for example, bauxite and diamonds and gold. So I think both politically and economically, he has a lot of allies, but still, as we know from other examples of military coups in Africa, it won't necessarily help him to stay in power. We don't know actually what happened with him now, and we don't know if there will be like an effort to save his government by outside forces. But I know that the UN and the African Union also condemned the military coup in Guinea, but I don't know if they will act to save this president as they did. The African Union tried to sometimes he take more active steps of involvement in cases of changes of regimes in Africa, in cases of military coup. But in this case, I'm not sure, because he had a kind of better reputation in terms of human rights and general management of the country.
Dr. Irit Beck of Tel Aviv University, thanks for lending your insight here to a developing situation in Guinea.